Good afternoon. Hope you're having a great day. As usual, I have something I'd like to share. So I had a dream the other day. I saw myself in this bedroom. Apparently, I had a roommate. I saw myself getting up and going to get my luggage out of a washing machine. As I was walking over, my roommate woke up and started to go off on me. She accused me of being inconsiderate and literally said, "Why would you get up and choose to go while I'm asleep?" I then responded, "First of all, I'm not inconsiderate. Little do you know, I was packing and preparing all of my stuff before you even returned so that when I did get up, I wouldn't make too much noise and wake you up." She kept going on and on. And so while I was sitting there, I realized, ooh, you got to get to the UK. So just go and get your stuff out the washing machine and head out, even while she was still going. So I got my stuff and then I woke up. So while praying on it and reflecting, I realized that God was trying to show me that regardless of people's closeness to you, not just in distance, but also in relationship, like best friends, family, whatever, regardless of the proximity, those people won't always understand what kind of path God has you on. Some of them will literally think that because you all are close and y'all are doing things together, that y'all talk about everything, and it seems as though that y'all are moving at the same pace, they think that when you're released to do something, that they should be released to do something as well. Or at least they should be able to understand where you're going and why you're going there. But in real life, God will literally have you do things that will not make sense to people. God will have you do things that may not make sense to you. Your timing, your assignment, the smallest details of it, how weird it may look, how embarrassing it may feel, if God wants you to do it, it's going to make sense at some point. And so while your friend or your family member, your bestie or whoever it may be is sleeping and resting and being distracted and lollygagging and seems to be having the greatest of days, your preparation, your labor, your dedication, none of that will be in vain. None of that will be in vain, because there will come a time where while the ones to the left of you and the right of you are resting and chilling out and decompressing, God will literally catapult you into your assignment. And all of that planning you were doing and the cleansing, even just putting your things on the back burner just because God said wait, all of that is going to pay off. It will all make sense. It will all be rewarding for you, and you will be happy that you decided to follow God and obey him and do everything you were supposed to do, no matter how tedious it was, no matter how boring, even when you felt like you were missing out. You will finally be able to see that this is why God called me to the season he called me to. So don't let your homies, your besties, your friends, the ones who are supposed to be close to you, don't let them distract you or guilt trip you out of your destiny, because we've all, and I mean we all, especially in our generation, we've all had the opportunity to sit and listen to what God required out of us this season. If you chose to not do anything with the instruction, with the convictions, with any of it, you can't make that somebody else's responsibility. So follow God, regardless of the timing, regardless of the intricate details, and regardless of what your community looks and sounds like. What's for you is for you.